All right, let's come out in bunch. Okay. Looks like cover 2 zone. It's a pre-snap read if he's telling the truth. Do we have something that... yeah, we do. We have drive. We can read the middle linebacker. Read these backers. If they push up on the drive, we can... if they push up on the drag, we can throw the dig behind it. If not, we can throw underneath drag here. If it's murky, then we can get to our third read, which is the check down. Reading 1 to 2 to 3, and we do get a triangle here. However, I check into zone split. I tend to do this just to get a drive going, first quarter, right? 1st and 10, just get a positive gain. To get a feel for what this guy likes to do, we can read post snap when we snap the ball with the run to see if the safeties bail, which will confirm to us that our original read was correct. Zone split. He's going to get the end man on the line of scrimmage, so we can mark him with a red because we know he's responsible for him. He's going to kick him out. These guys are step and play side. Step play side. Is anyone play side? No. You can double team backside. I don't think he did on this play. You get him. Step inside. And I believe he's sealed off here. So, I mean, rule number 1 is the back. You know, you can drive it in. You can bounce it out, or you can cut back. I'm a cutback runner whenever it's there. If we get the nice little seal there, just looks real pretty. Let's go. Okay, safeties are bailing. Looks like more like a cover 3. Who knows? Nice little cutback action. Le'Veon Bellish. Let's go. No huddle. That's what I do. Cover 2. Uh-oh. He checked into 2-man. I already snapped the ball. You see how fire I am. Corner comes from 3 to 5 yards down to on the line of scrimmage inside leverage. I know it's 2-man. 4-2-2-0. This is 2-man. Do we have something to attack this? Yes, we do. Drive concept is good against 2-man. When you think about it, 4-2 zone, 2-man, 0, 3, 1. I highly suggest that you incorporate drive principles into your playbook. It is good against almost any coverage. Wow, when I think about it. I mean, you get really good with the drive concept, you can be a problem. And then you can hide it too. There's certain plays where, you know, the receiver will start out wide. It'll be a short motion into the drive. So if they're pressing at the line of scrimmage, with this short motion, they're almost forced to play off so you can get a free release. Let's go. Snap the ball, 2-man. Okay. We're reading 1 on the drive to 2, to dig, to check down. 1, is he open? No. We got someone overplaying inside. Looks like the user probably picked someone off the line of scrimmage or something. Looks like he was man-to-man with this guy. Overplays it. You see this guy running with man, so we get our eyes on number 2. No huddle, let's go. No huddle, see what he does. Okay, what is this? 4-2-2-0, right? 3, 1, this single high. This is double high. Is this single high or double high? This would come under double high. Alright, this is 2 zone, this is 2-man. Okay, is it 2 zone? No, right? The alignment of the corner dictates that it's not. Is it 2-man? No, because it would be on the line of scrimmage inside leverage. This is definitely cover 0 the way I see it. What's the weakness of cover 0? Deep middle of the field. Do we have anything to attack that? No. We can run the drive concept, but we don't want to be predictable, right? So we check out. That's what a no-huddle offense is all about. Setting the tempo, forcing you to stick with only a couple of plays that you can check in and out of, reading the defense pre and post snap, attacking the weakness. Do we have something to attack the deep middle of the field? Absolutely. In the offense that I run. And also, when you think about it, We ran inside zone split earlier, right? Well, this looks exactly the same with this movement, right? It looks like he's going to come for the M on line of scrimmage. Oh, no, he's going to the flat. But we're not going for that. But it does look the same. We are looking to attack the deep middle of the field. We have a crosser here. We really like this deep post pattern. That's the problem with deep middle of the field. In cover 0 is the major weakness, and that's what you want to exploit. Snap the ball. Do we have a clean pocket? I should have went back and checked for setting the protection if we have to. In most cases, you don't. Clean pocket. Wait, move over. We dig Bick driving right there.
Hello, Bronco opening drive touchdown. I don't know if you can do it any better than this. Mixing in the run and the pass. Begin the run and the pass. Begin the run and the pass.
All right, another game, another drive. 4-2-2-0-3-1. We called this out the gate. We got our snag concept here with an alert check over here if we like the look. Progression read is 1 to 2 to 3, and obviously I know how I play. I'm going to motion this guy out to get better spacing to attack the curl flat player. Single high, so it's not cover 4 zone, not cover 2 zone, not 2-man, or not cover 0. If the defense is telling the truth, it's cover 3 or cover 1. And a little tip for you, when they're evenly distributed, the second level in space, it's more so cover 3 zone, some type of zone. And not saying it won't match into man afterwards like cover 3 match, but play call is cover 3 zone off jump. So more so cover 3 zone, and we have the perfect play call to attack cover 3, our snag concept. Gonna motion our outside receiver. 7 seconds left, gotta hurry up. There we go. We're gonna read this defender right here. Second defender in if you want to read, or you could do just a pure progression where you don't have to read pretty much anything, right? Just go 1 to 2 to 3 if you want. But I like to take a look at that second defender in. If he sits at all, I'm just immediately throwing the flat, right? If he widens, then we're looking more for our spot route here. Let's go ahead, let's roll. Sitting. First step in our drop step. First step, I already know I'm going to the flat, right? And remember, you may think, well, what about this guy? Aren't you afraid of this guy jumping that or etc.? Well, that's the problem with single high. Single high doesn't matter if he's in a zone or man, right? His responsibility, none of his responsibilities are hard flat, right? Or even clout flat or soft squat. And the reason for that is because he's the outer shell of the coverage, right? So if he's hard flat and he jumps this little flat pattern, there's no one in the void here. The outer shell is the most conservative part of any defense, right? So the outer shell of cover 2 zone are the 2 deep safeties. They're the most conservative when it comes to everybody else's responsibilities. Cover 4 drop zone, the most conservative piece of that would be the outer quarters, defenders, etc., right? So cover 3 zone, I'm telling you, you start burning this in your head. At least this is the way I do it. I just X these guys out. It's the way I see it. It makes me see the field better. So curl to flat, hook to curl, hook to curl, curl to flat, right? So we got our flat pattern here. We got our spot route right about there. What in the world is this guy gonna do? We're putting a 2-on-1 deal on him. He can never be right. Going rhythm. Let's play. Still got our spot. Let's see what we do here. I believe I checked into a run. Yeah, I did. Reason why I may do that. Now, the spot is still decent, right? The snag is, well, not even decent. It's excellent against cover 3 zone, right? It destroys cover 3 zone. We just get a numbers advantage. But, you know, just give him a different look, and I'm a no-huddle offense, right? So you want to make him be honest with and respect the run, at least the threat of the run. Also, we're on the short side of the field here with the bunch, so the spacing is a little bit more narrow. So why not run the ball and get a different change of pace here? I believe I went inside zone, so again, he's responsible for a man on the line of scrimmage. Let me back up. I believe I will go to videos with inside zone split, counter. Counter is my absolute favorite run. Anyways, inside zone split, he's responsible for a man on the line of scrimmage. Makes it easier when you X out theory like this, right? Okay, you should get him. And these guys are step and play side. Step and play side. Step and play side. It could get a little wonky here. Might get a double team. Play side. Play side. Or the center might step backside. Look play side if no one's in play side gap. See if you can double team backside. So we might step backside here. We'll see. Nope, he did step play side with a double. So I was originally right. Kick out. Double team. Get him. Come up for a seal. And look at the alley here that's created. Look at that. Look at that seal. It's just beautiful, right? I used to just be, you know, running was just like, oh, whatever, you know, I guess I'll run. But running can be poetic as well. Let's go. No huddle. Huddle to the metal. Uh-oh, he changed something. Did he change? I don't think I'm necessarily convinced here. But not really sure. And that's the beauty of progression read. So I could have stayed with our progression here, and it wouldn't have been a big deal, right? Because we can just look 1 to 2 to 3, right? Is 1 open? No. Throw to 2. Is 2 open? No. Look for 3. Is 3 open? No. That's when you either throw it away or go for a check down. So we could hot route this guy to a check down, etc. So even with something like this, when it's a little murky, you don't necessarily know what he checked into, that progression read with the snag is pretty decent. I chose to run it again. I think I did counter. I did. My favorite run. I just love how poetic the counter can look. So, counter, you, responsible for a man on line of scrimmage. You are responsible for the outside second level defender. And then from there, I fill in from there, right? To get a feel for how it's going to go. So you have to kick out. You have to get him, right? No ifs, ands, or buts, because these guys are leaving. And then you go from there. So I believe we get maybe a double team here in Peel. I mean, we have a numbers advantage here due to the safety getting out of the box and coming up there. This should be good no matter what. Let's see what happens. So they double teamed this guy. All right, let's go back. So they get a double team here. You're getting MN line scrimmage. Second level defender. Makes sense. There you go. So we could peel off here and get this guy. I mean, everyone's accounted for. So, I mean, he's free. But, I mean, he's out of the box. We're not necessarily too worried about him. See how it went. Forgot how it went. I think I took it outside instead of taking it inside. I mean, look at that. Now, this right here, I should get north and south. So, I messed up here. At least I tried to there. No auto, let's go. Okay, right here the check. You see this inside leverage here? 422031. Is it 3 or 1? No, it's not cover 3 or cover 1. Because it's not a single high safety. Double high safety. Good. 4, 2 zone, 2 man, 0. Okay, not 2 zone. If he's telling the truth, not cover 4, not cover 0, right? This is definitely 2-man with the inside leverage here. So, I mean, we have a lot of, now this is where this, so this is what this video will take a look at. This is the outer shell of the coverage, deep half safeties, right? So we pay attention to this user and we pay attention to what he likes to do while playing 2-man, because he may amplify the weakness of this coverage in one area. He could create a weakness in this coverage. Based upon what he does, we pay attention to what he does because we understand the weakness of 2-man, and because we understand the weaknesses of 2-man, when it's played correctly, we can better understand the weaknesses that an opponent may create based upon what they do with the defense. So see what I did here. Okay, I went with play action, crossing action here, and this is the reason. Like, okay. Really quickly, my scheme is I love the scheme that I run from this bunch in the Lions playbook, because we have our inside zone split with this guy coming this way with this action behind the line of scrimmage. We have counter where this guy comes this way with another puller, you know, behind the line of scrimmage, right? And then we have the play that I just dialed up with him coming this way as well, right? Everything looks the same, but he's going to the flat on this play action, right? And I know why I did this. I was trying to get this guy going on a straight go pattern because I noticed he user this safety, right? So if he wants to user this safety, the problem with him playing inside leverage on this receiver, he's playing inside leverage because he's expecting help over the top, deep and outside, right? He doesn't know that you're fiddling around down here. He doesn't know that you as a user wants to, you know, jump underneath stuff. He's expecting a safety to be over the top and to the outside. So what does that mean? Well, he's going to play underneath inside trail technique, right? Here's the ball. You see, we can get the ball outside shoulder deep over the top of this guy. Now, he may not mind that because, you know, he's playing underneath trail because he expects the safety to be over the top. But this is where, you know, our understanding comes. When we understand the weakness of a stock coverage and a user manipulates the coverage, he may break down the integrity of the coverage because he wants to cheat with particular defenders. And we know what he's supposed to do, but he's not doing it. So we can attack that. So that was the whole point of me. Now I know why I checked into this play action play, really to try to exploit this guy, right? The play action can hopefully hold him. And if it does, then we can go over the top. But if not, we still have options with these routes crossing the field here. Wonder if I checked out. Let's see. I did. I checked out because it looked as if he moved them and then moved them back, and I don't know where the user is. So I wanted to, we give the illusion that we hot routed this guy a couple of times, and then it'll be a run. So the next time it happens, because we know it's going to be a moment where he does actually goes through with it, playing deep half safety and user in it, he won't be alerted to us with the hot route action here, with the hand signals and etc. Because he'll think the last time we did this, it was a run, right? So we're setting him up. On the counter again. Still in single high. Check. Pre-snap reading. What is this? 4-2 zone. I already know it's 2 zone if he's telling the truth. Okay, it's not cover 3. It's not cover 1 because it's double high. It's not cover 0. I can tell based upon the alignment of this corner here, especially this one. Well, especially this one, right? Not cover 0, not 2-man. Not cover 4 either. This is 2 zone. He's playing outside leverage. Corners and cover 2 zone like to play outside leverage. They don't want to give up an outside release. They want to reroute. If they do reroute, they want to reroute you inside, not outside, right? They're playing to the integrity of the defense. Do we have something in our particular play that can attack cover 2? Yes, we do. If we motion him out, he's running we got our snag going here, and we put a high-low read on the outside corner here. Once we motion him out, he's got a motion here. I wonder if I did that. Yep, that's what I did. Post snap, we're gonna, well, you should, sometimes I assume, and I gotta stop doing this, you should confirm, right? If he goes deep half, then we know it's cover 2 zone, right? But if he comes down or he goes to deep middle, that's when you know that it was some type of disguise and it's some type of single high cover 3, right? Possibly cover 1. Snap the ball. Looking like cover 2 to me. Now we get our eyes on the corner. He's in no man's land. He's not defending either route. Whenever he's in no man's land like this, I like to throw that corner route. We're looking deep to short. As we can see, oh, I threw the I threw the spot. This was a mistake. Let's go back. Not a mistake per se, but the least optimal choice, I think. Snap. Okay, so this is the least optimal, but everyone's open. This corner draws the vertical hook out of there, so I did throw the spot. So I just want to pick up yardage on 1st and 10. Not a big deal, but as you can see, this corner route is opening up. Yeah, so I threw it a little prematurely, but I don't have a big problem with this. The more I look at it, I mean, you see all this space here. No auto. The audible, what is the audible to? Cover 2 zone again. Outside leverage. 2 zone. Up, audibled again. See how they jumped inside? 2 man. Where's our user? Where's our user at? There he is. There he is. We predicted it, right? I checked into this, and I hot rodded this guy into a deep go really quickly, I believe. Let's see if I did. I don't think that's his original pattern. Yes, I did. And remember, we did the same action before, but it was a run, so it doesn't alert him to know that something's going on here. So we know it's 2 man. If the play action makes you sit, then we know we can attack this corner here, playing inside underneath trail technique. Snap the ball. Look at this. Look at what this play action did. Came over this way, and then he's looks like he's flat, right? Okay, he's cooked. And our flat opens up, so I can go back and check and see who was in man-to-man coverage. He probably got caught in the play action. Helps to have run the same. Remember the same action, right? We ran inside zone split. He went this way. We ran counter a couple of times. He goes this way. Right, so whoever's in man-to-man coverage with him may have gotten caught in the box. I guess we'll see. And him seeing this guy out leveraged over here, it helped to pull him up. But he was already cooked in the first place. And let's look at our receiver. He's gaining a little ground over here. He has outside leverage. He's not pinned to the sideline. A lot of space here. It's a big drive right there.
Begin the run and the pass. Begin the run and the pass. Begin the run and the pass.